there's gold in them there hills. Aquamarine, quartz, and garnet, too. Precious gems hidden in New Hampshire rock and soil.
Oh, I can't believe this came from New Hampshire.
That's the typical reaction miner, collector, and jeweler Jim Tovey hears from folks who discover his gemstones are unearthed right here in the Granite State.
It is quite a surprise.
He hit the jackpot when he found this rock.
That day was a good day.
Chock full of aquamarine, the crystal he works with most.
Fire!
Jim owns 3 mines in Alstead. His company, Tuvco, excavates nature's treasure. Drilling through rock, looking for buried bling. Spotting the good stuff, a real talent.
One of the things you first learn is how to read the rock.
Jim learned the telltale signs as a kid, collecting rocks since he was 12 years old.
And when we refer to them as rock hounds.
This rock hound finds minerals nothing short of fascinating.
Oh, the color, the shape, the beauty of them, the mystique that you could find them. So the thrill of the hunt.
And when the hunt turns up a rock like this, laden with aquamarine, cha-ching!
What makes this one good is this right here. That is a gem nodule. Now, that gem nodule is as pure as you're going to get when it comes to gem material.
So how does he single out valuable rocks? There are plenty of clues.
It's sugar quartz, and that's this material here. So you learn to train your eye to see sugar quartz. There's a good possibility for good mineralization.
This particular rock has many facets.
This will be cut into a gemstone. But this area here, I'll slice this up, and this will be made into cabochons, carvings, and beads.
On average, a simple piece takes Jim about 2 years to make. He's a one-man show. Even now, while his mines are on holiday, he's digging for gold used in the jewelry settings, New Hampshire gold.
It surprises a lot of people, but the gold belt, there's a standard gold belt, and it runs from Quebec pretty much all the way down the Connecticut Valley.
Before he can turn that gold into fine jewelry, he draws up a model, from miner to designer.
I have here a model of a wedding band.
The 3D printer churns out the mold. Jim then smooths out the lines left by the printer.
Now that I have the model, I have to sprue it, and the sprue is what's going to channel the molten metal down into the model.
Now the final stage for the model. Mix plaster, sand, and water. Pop the mixture into a vacuum chamber to suck out all the air. Otherwise, the casting will have dimples. It must harden for hours before going into the burnout oven. This is where the original plastic burns off, leaving just the casting.
Now this is it right here, and you can see the hole where the metal's going to go.
Finally, time to add the gold. The gold is now in the mold. And here you go, the raw casting. One last step, you have to get rid of the sprue. This aquamarine will be set in the ring once it's cleaned up and polished. Jim cuts all his own stones. He's what's called a concave fantasy cutter. He has a highly specialized skill that requires a profound understanding of gemology and, of course, a love for the craft. His pieces are sold online and out of a store in Milford. The prices range from $40 to the stratosphere. Well, I think this 4-carat aquamarine looks pretty good on my finger. Locally sourced luxury, 100% New Hampshire.